trip. Well, they lived there for a while, and I kept putting off the visit because I was too busy doing my life in California. Too busy until I got the call that my father was dying. There's not that call. The call's already been made. And you know what? I was in Florida the next month. I was there. And when it was time to leave, I felt really pretty guilty for not going when I should have. Because I could go for an illness, but I put off my good. And so when I left, I said, I feel guilty. I want to stay longer. And my father's wisdom said, no, you need to go home because your life will go on. Your life will go on. And I love you too much to compromise that for you. That was big. That was really big for me. So there are many dividends out of my early experiences. And the following dividends are ones that I'm choosing to reinvest in my life. These memories and beliefs are some of my personal everlastings. And they are deeply rooted and lovingly cherished by me. So this is what I know. Each of us builds a life upon what we cherish. Many of those move us forward. Choose the ones that add to your greatness. Choose the ones that add to your life, consciously. In the book titled Open at the Top, The Life of Ernest Holmes by Neil Watt, he states, and I quote, "Man as we know him is incomplete, and those vague feelings and subtle senses of interior awareness which arise within him are gentle but persistent prophecies of still greater achievements." What is within you that needs to be revealed? What is it? What are those dividends that you've been investing in all these years? Is your uttermost farthing just bursting to get out? Lying there in the sweet repose? They are. They are. In the waiting room of your mind. They're there. You are the ticket holder to your next great adventure. You hold that ticket. What are you going to do with it? Procrastinate, like with my father? That's one choice. I get to go see my family after Mother's Day for a week. I arranged it. It's important to me now. It was a great dividend. It cost me a lot. But the payoff now is great. You know, written itineraries are good too. They look real good on paper. Blah, blah, blah. Blah, blah. I'm going to do this. Blah. I want to do blah, blah, blah. But you need to let go of resistance. Get up, step on board, and take the trip. Move your feet, as we say in this teaching. It's your trip, not mine. You know part of mine. And it's a trip that's underwritten by faith. It's well-funded, always well-funded. Faith in yourself as a spiritual being, knowing you are fully supported in this life. So get up and step on board with conviction and with courage. Billy Graham said, "Courage is contagious. When a brave man takes a stand, the spine of others are often stiffened." Isn't that great?
Yeah.
I love that. In other words, we are supported by our convictions. You ever took a stand and people come to your aid, your support? Most of them. I have found that Science of Mind is the ticket for my greater adventure. It opens my mind to the opportunities before me. They've always been there. I just haven't paid attention. Back to the Science of Mind textbook. Ernest Holmes writes, the divine plan is one of freedom. Bondage is not God ordained. Freedom is the birthright of every living soul. All instinctively feel this, don't we? The truth points to freedom under law. Thus, the inherent nature of man is forever seeking to express itself in terms of freedom. Behold the ticket. We do well to listen to this inner voice, for it tells us of a wonderful life in its scope, of a love beyond our fondest dreams, and of a freedom which the soul craves. So, beloved, this ride called our lives has the ability to be whatever we choose it to be. Whatever we choose it to be. This life is abundant in its nature, and there are opportunities all along the way. Okay, so how many drove here? Drive your car? Anybody bicycle today? Or later today? This is the wildflower, Chico, today. So I just wonder if I stopped here on the way. Opportunities are all around us. Are you seeing the opportunities? Are you accepting them, or are you rejecting them? It's all choice. It's all choice. Those are 3 questions that can help to uncover some of your everlasting beliefs. Are you seeing, are you accepting, or are you rejecting them? You have the power within you. This power is the power of your mind, which is in the individual, you and I. It's the perfect entity of the one mind, you and I. Perfect. And for heaven's sakes, listen to the inner knower. Listen to your inner knower. Trust its wisdom. Trust its wisdom. You have access to this wisdom at all times, 24/7, from the day you arrived on this planet. Little kids have it. They know it. They tell you exactly where they're going, what they're doing. We may not like it. Try and deter them. They put up a fuss, don't they? Yeah. So, and it's okay. It's okay. But trust the inner wisdom. It's always spot on. So recognize it, accept it, bless it. Practicing the Presence by Joel Goldsmith. In that book, he writes, God is the infinite intelligence of the universe, that which formed it and that which maintains and sustains it without any human advice. If God can do that for this great universe, let us trust our individual being and body to that same presence and power. Duh. The everlasting power and presence is where our faith resides, which provides the mental avenue for each of us to create all the abundance we can accept. And that sounds pretty good, doesn't it? Yeah, I can accept a lot. But you go out to eat, or you go, oh, I'll pay my own bill. Someone offers to pay. Or, oh, no, I'll do this myself. There's a graciousness and a lovingness when someone offers you something to say to yourself, oh my, that feels lovely. And honor that. The face of God. Honor that in every situation. Think from the abundance and good and love perspective. And that's what shows up for you at every turn. By raising our vision of what is possible, we truly can imagine a world that works for everyone. And what a blessing you are to this world. You are. I love standing at the front door. I love greeting everybody that comes in. I loved it, the feeling of seeing your faces. Because that's me. Reflects me. So there's that face of God looking back at each one of us. So I'd like you to affirm with me this morning. You ready? I recognize that I am a spiritual being in human form. I accept in faith the abundance that is mine. And I bless the everlasting presence and power supporting my life. Yeah? Yeah. Well, I closed with the words. There was a wonderful song last Sunday, and the words just fit perfectly with my lesson today. And it's a song titled "To Be Who You Are," and the author, the songwriter is Donna Newman. To be who you are is to be enough. To share who you are is to share enough. To do what you love to do is enough. To be who you are is to be enough. There is no race to win and nothing to be proven. Only your dreams to grow and then fully express. Never think of yourself as not enough. You are precious just as you are, more than enough. To be who you are is to be enough. To do what you love is to do enough. To share who you are is to share enough. And to be who you are is to be enough. So my beloveds, hang on to your dividends. Enjoy the ride. And know that within you is the everlasting presence of Spirit that carries every idea that you are to full demonstration from this point forward. And so it is.
Absolutely.